What's up, guys? In today's episode, I go over the SMG cock blocker. Stay tuned. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Torres, and I am going over the SMG cock blocker. And if you are like me and you're a handsome devil, then you know that you hate cock blockers more than anything else. So the funny thing is that this was brought to you in part by truck driver Sean. Check the link below in the description and check out Sean's channel. So for those of you guys that are not familiar with this pedal, truck driver Sean ended up buying it, and you know, his channel is he literally gets the box, hits the record button on his camera, opens it, plugs it in, and this guy did not work. So funny as it may be, he was supposed to take this and send it back to the company so they can look through it and make sure if it works, doesn't work, repair it, whatever the case is. Instead, he's like, I'm going to send this to Lou. And it came in today's mail. So, of course, I opened the box and I'm like, it's that dreaded cock blocker. What the what? So, so I instantly, go through my array of amps, and I'm just trying to figure out which is the noisiest amp that I have. And naturally, for all of you guys who are more than familiar, I decide on my Paul Smith MT15. It is a beast of an amp, not gonna lie. It's just noisy as heck. Noisier than most of my other amps, which is interesting. So I'm like, okay, we're going to go ahead and run it through the MT15. So what I do is I decide, the first thing I did was run it just like a regular ISP decimator pedal. So what I did was, guitar into my dirty tree, out to the input of the cock blocker, out to my MT15, and guess what? It didn't work. It did not work. And I'm there shaking, nervous. I'm like, oh no, it really doesn't work. But I remember specifically reading, Glenn Fricker, I hate you. No, I'm joking. I specifically read a comment that he left, which was like, hey, just make sure that it is tied into the effects loop correctly. And I was just like, all right, so it's clearly not like your typical ISP, or even a Boss NS2 noise gate. So I then grab two more cables and I run it through the effects loop, and instead of me talking about it, I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate. Let's have a listen. So I'm actually using my 1991 ESP M2 Custom neck through body. This one actually has the Seymour Duncan dime bucker in the bridge, running guitar right into my dirty tree, out to the cock blocker. The out of the cock blocker is going to the front of my Paul Smith MT15, and the top 2 1/4-inch in and out jacks are running through the effects loop. So I'm actually going to start with it off so you guys can hear what it sounds like, how noisy it is, and then, I don't know, you guys get to hear what happens. Have a listen. What is up? So, when I kind of went through the pedal, I was so thrilled and excited that that thing actually worked. And, you know, you sit back and you're just like, is it gonna work? Is it not? And then, of course, when I plugged it in like a regular, pedal, just using the in and out, not sending it through the effects loop, I was so stressed and was like, oh, this is gonna be terrible. And then, of course, once I figured out the cabling and using the four-way method, the four-cable method, then ran it and realized that it actually works great. The good thing with this pedal is that if you play fast staccato, then you know that you need that instant stop at every turn, which it does. And if you want to have notes ring out, you can also, which is really cool. So I feel like, you know, this pedal does really great. Now, if you can find one, that's a whole other topic. So hopefully if you guys have the cock blocker, you love it. But don't ever like any guys that are cock blockers, because fuck those guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the description button. In the below description, you're going to have links to Glenn Fricker's channel, Sean's channel, Truck Driver Sean, and the cables that I use also on there. You guys can buy the 10 or the 20 footer. Thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't, jerk face. And thank you so much for watching. And as usual, I'll talk to you guys soon.